Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Skywalker back at y'all with another one. Man, y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you hear me rocking out, and I appreciate that, man. Much love. We about to get to it. About to have a wonderful discussion, and hopefully everybody enjoys it, because we always try to put out some good information while keeping you guys entertained at the same time. Much love to everybody in the live chat and everybody that's going to be catching us on the replay crew as well. We got Cody J. Braun in the building. What's going on, bro? We got Mysterious Stranger in the house. What's going on? We got Jmar 412 in the building. What's going on? We got Bat Dan's Thoughts, the sponsor of tonight's stream. You dig? We got the Curly Ray in the house. Well, what's going on, Curly Ray? We got Philip Steven in the building. What's going on, bro? TJ is in the house. What's going on, TJ? Much love, bro. We got Cool One Only in the building. Much love. He said Rebel Moon Nemesis issue 3 is out today. Please be sure to check it out. Fire. Y'all be sure to check out that Rebel Moon Nemesis issue 3. You dig? Hot off the press. We got Nessa Noel in the building. What's going on, Nessa? How you feeling this evening? We got Wildcard in the building. What's going on, bro? We got Arthur in the building. What's going on, bro? Shout out to all the members, you dig? We got Mama Bear Doll in the building. What's going on, Mama Bear? We got Alan Belk in the building. What's going on, Alan Belk? Much love. Shout out to everybody. We got Frank C in the house. What's going on, Frank C? Much love, bro. Who else is in here? We got Pag in the building. What's going on, bro? We got Kunim in the house. Right? Absolutely. Yes. We will get through the opening little rigmarole, and then we're going to have this discussion. You dig? Make sure you guys are smashing that like, share, and subscribe, as well as the notification bell, so that you know when I'm going live or dropping a new video. You know what I mean? If y'all didn't know, we the creators, originators. Y'all already know. We ain't even about to get to it. Or you know what? I just be saying that, and I kind of take that for granted because some of y'all don't know. This whole like Snyderverse on Netflix conversation got started over here on this platform. You know what I mean? Founding fathers, right here. So if you do want to rock out with what we're doing and try to get that conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform, we only ask 3 rules of engagement, which are: be positive, please do not mix the hashtags, and please do not tag, mention, quote, tweet, reply to, or anything of that nature. Anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to one James Gunn. You know what I mean? ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you guys should be following and subscribe to, as all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex Lux of the New Geeks. You dig? And if you would like to sponsor a stream, like the homie Batman Stocks did, whenever you guys give super chats, gifted memberships, super stickers, any of those things, they are tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the bottom of a following stream. You know what I mean? But before we get started with the conversation, you know what I mean? Let me bring up the homie. We got Apex Lux in the building. What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Man, who want drama?
Right. Who wants something? Who pumped up to get rolled up?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, I'm doing well, bro. How's everything going over there, bro?
Chilling, man. Having a great day, bro. Ready to have this discussion. And before we get started, I do want to say, because I did want to kind of say this part verbally. We would, because I already know that, you know, some of the characters involved may be involved in like politics, or they may be political figures. We will not be discussing any politics tonight. That is not what we are here doing. There will be a specific angle that we're having with this conversation, and we want to kind of just stay on that. And so I think that that's very important, because you know, that's not really what I'm using this platform for. So you got anything that you want to add, Apex Lux?
Just that's a great way of starting it and letting everybody know the through line of what we're going to be discussing. And nobody got time for the politics. We talk about that shit enough, because it's in this conversation in particular, without giving anything away, it's completely unnecessary.
Completely unnecessary.
It's like 100% unnecessary, because we got the goods here, folks. Stay tuned. And let me just give a shout out to the chat, because I see everybody pouring in. What up, chat? Jay, Mar, Curly Ray, Mama Bear, Frank C. I see y'all. Appreciate the love. Nessa, that's what's up.
Much love. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that this was, bro, I think that our interaction and the way that we discussed this, or how this came up, was pretty natural. So you want to go ahead and walk them through how it started, and then I'll kind of jump in.
Say that one more time, my fault, bro.
I was saying, with you and I, like when we started discussing the situation, how this happened, I was like, it came about pretty natural. And I think it was kind of telling. I was like, so from your angle, do you want to kind of walk them through that, and then I'll jump in?
Yeah, bro, I'm chilling, and I'm just like seeing all this shit take place, and I mentioned it to him, and I'm not gonna give away any details.
He just texted me a post, right?
Yeah, I texted him a post saying what I said, and then he sent a voice note explaining certain details, and I'm like, wait, what?
And that's literally what he texted me. He goes, wait, what?
And then I was
like, yes, bro.
And then he basically said, he was like, yes. And I'm like, because what he told me was so monumentally wild that's my literal real life reaction outside. I texted him what I said out verbally. I'm like, wait, what? I'm at work. I said out loud as shit. Then I texted to him. And so I said, man, you just explained the missing piece, because I had already had the thought that I'm not going to say yet. And I was like, I have nothing to freaking go on that, though. I have nothing. I just have the possibility because the timing, right? And then he said that. And then we talked about the thing that got, and I'm like, that long? What? Come on, bro. This is
wild,
crazy.
Right? Wild,
yeah.
wild.
I know they listen to this shit like, what?
Yeah.
What did that mean?
It was pretty funny, right? So, look, for you guys that might not be aware, there was recently some backlash because a creator of a franchise that had been on Netflix for quite some time, they made a joke about Charlie Kirk that a lot of people did not think was funny, and so people were upset, and so from that came this let's boycott Netflix, right? Because of the fact that this person had created a show on Netflix, right? And let's go ahead and bring this up now, right? Hamish Steele, right? Was at the center of all this, right? And right after that, Apex Lux is sending me a post about how Elon Musk is jumping on this let's boycott Netflix angle, right? And there's this huge backlash, but there was a certain angle of this that I found very, very funny and interesting, right? Because here's the headline, and if you scroll down and if you keep on going, right, 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 because there was also some talk of people saying that there was some recent promotion of the show, which honestly I was looking for. I could not find any recent promotion of the show whatsoever. But then I found out that there was 2 seasons, right? Season 1 came out June 2022. Second season came out October 2022. And then it got canceled January 2023. So
real quick, I just got a couple of questions before you keep going on.
Mm-hmm.
And they're facetious. So they dropped 2 seasons of a show during 1 season. That's because that's not normally what I know. Netflix likes to do the whole. They're kind of interesting with the way they drop seasons. Sometimes it's pretty cool, kind of eventful, but that's telling. So they dropped the first season in the same year, a couple months later, the last season, and then they canceled the bitch before the year started.
Right around the time that sale started.
Even more interesting, huh?
Right around the time sale started. Right?
Zack Snyder's Cell movement.
All of a sudden, this show gets canceled. So I'm asking, why are we gonna boycott something that is also, can't cancel the same thing, right? Like, this seems like calling somebody's old job to try to get them in trouble, right?
Right.
So look, obviously I'm sitting there, and as soon as this hit me, I'm like, wait a minute. So this show, they literally dropped 2 seasons in 1 year, which is also very telling. They're like, look, we probably about to just get this thing on out there. We got some contractual stuff, right? This is what it looks like to me. We got some contractual stuff going on. We're just going to drop these seasons and hey, go ahead and cancel that thing on afterwards. Right? You know, for that to be the case, and then now we're having people try to boycott. I'm like, all right, there has to be something that I'm missing, right? So I asked this question, and shout out to the homie Frank C for even thinking and sending this to me in screenshot form. But yo, if you ask, wait, before we even get there, before we even get to that part, because let me back up. Let me show this. Right, because I also think that this is very telling. This is very, very telling. Apex Lux. This is a article that we were recently talking about on stream. Right, everybody remember this article about will Netflix buy Warner Brothers?
That is correct.
And why it matters and all that stuff. Right, what you need to know about it. Right. And under it said, hey, if you're Warner, you need to make this happen. Right. If you're Netflix, this is probably a good deal. If you are Paramount, right? No, let me make sure that I get if too. If you are Paramount, you need to try and stop this. A combined Netflix and Warner is not an opponent you want to take on, right? So we was just talking about this whole Paramount Larry Ellison business, right? We was just talking about that, right? And then you ask, hey, are Elon Musk and Larry Ellison friends? Right? Yes, he is Elon Musk's mentor.
Dum dum dum. I think
coincidence? I think not.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
We got
all of a sudden we're gonna boycott Netflix because of a show and they got canceled damn near 3 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, this show was canceled 3 years ago. Go.
So Paramount needs to try and stop this, right? But wait, hold on, cause I even got no. I even got more, yo. Right? Got more.
There's more.
Right? Watch this.
I see the chat going crazy. Yes, chat.
Yeah.
This is insane.
And
right? This is the angle that I was saying when we were texting each other. Before he and I had a conversation, I said to myself, the timing of this is very interesting. Elon Musk suddenly wants to say cancel Netflix. I'm like, who's he doing a favor for?
Yeah.
I automatically thought that. Right? I didn't do any research. I'm just like, who is he doing a favor for?
Watch this. This is from Yahoo Finance from July 2022. Larry Ellison defended friend Elon Musk while others mocked him. Right? So when people was making fun of Elon Musk, Larry Ellison was doing him that solid. Right? And then all of a sudden, Larry, hey man, I got this damn thing coming up that low key, right? Crazy, bro. This is nasty work, dog. Bruh, when I saw that show had been canceled damn near 3, and then you have people even in that thing it's saying, yo, Netflix had they have to try to do something to Hamish still, right? And I'm like, his show got canceled. What do y'all want them to do, bro? What do y'all want them to do? He don't work there no more.
Right. He's already gone. The show's been canceled. It's about 3 years removed from cancellation. It only got 2 seasons. Matter of fact, them bringing this show up And I'm not going to get into the deep politics of it at all, but I'm just saying, if you don't want someone to watch the thing, why are you bringing it up? Because I didn't even know it existed until today. But now you just alerted the world that it exists when you supposedly don't want anybody to watch it. And you're lying and say there was new advertisement when there wasn't.
Bro, when anybody know on Netflix to advertise a 3-year-old canceled thing out of nowhere, bro?
Never.
That all of a sudden can't anybody find, actually. Right? Nobody can find this promotion. You know? Bro, oh my God, man. Yo, Netflix getting WBD, bro. It seems to be dangerous almost, dog. What's going on right now? And do they really just not want them to have that company that bad?
Oh, yeah. And because of the non-political, well, I guess this isn't political, what I'm about to say. When you are in favor of consolidating pretty much everything, right, into a more globalistic form, you know, isn't entertainment on the table as well? Wouldn't you want to consolidate that into something more one? You know,
Crazy.
You never know.
Crazy, bro.
A lot of consolidating going on. And then you got something that's not Hollywood friendly, like Netflix. Or excuse me, they're not Hollyweird friendly, I should say. So yeah, them getting
crazy,
the greatest film studio of all time, that would be, you know, because let's be honest, this is Warner Brothers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's Warner Brothers. It's the greatest film studio of all
right?
time.
Crazy, bro. Look, I'm telling y'all, yo, when I saw that this show was canceled right around the time sales started, I'm like, are you
It's
serious?
such an interesting coincidence, right? The time,
right, bro,
really cool.
right? It's almost like it was meant to be, bro. Bruh, I told you, I was sitting there thinking about this earlier, and I looked down at my phone and I saw 11:11. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta cook. I gotta cook. This is wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is why the whole political angle is unnecessary. This is essentially a billionaire friend who has social media power, trying to flex his social media power in order to help out another friend who is trying to make a bid. And this is all alleged conversation, right? That Sky and I are having. This is allegedly, right? But let's be honest. Like, come on. We're not freaking stupid. I literally had this thought in my head before I heard any details.
Facts.
I text Sky and I'm like, yo, bro, like, who is this dude trying to help? And then he tells me that the damn show's been canceled for 3 years. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, he definitely is trying to help somebody.
Ain't no way. Just massively, I'm gonna just turn around and spin the block on Netflix for a 3-year-old canceled show. What are they supposed to do?
Then he comes back.
They say they're talking about because Netflix hasn't taken action against the creator. I was like, what? What action do they take?
Right.
He don't work there.
So this is akin to one of y'all being called to the carpet for when you used to work at McDonald's or something in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, or actually calling McDonald's to the carpet based on, you know, what Mama Bear said in the chat. How dare you not hold her accountable?
How dare you not hold her accountable?
She worked at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, back in her high school days. Damn it. How dare you, McDonald's? Boycott McDonald's. Because Mama Bear said something we didn't like in the chat.
I used to work at Arby's,
as a grown-ass woman.
Facts.
Who's been separate from McDonald's for 10 years. You know, freaking decade. You know what I mean? It's freaking nuts.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I just saw a bomb go off. This is totally unrelated. But you want to hear it, bro?
Oh, for sure.
Have you heard about what happened with Quentin Tarantino's movie? Yes or no? Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, releases in theaters December 5th. Combining both volumes into a single unrated 4-hour and 18-minute film with an intermission. This version includes a new 7-minute animated sequence that expands the story's anime elements. 70 millimeter and 35 millimeter format.
When was it that I said they need to do this?
Crazy.
When was it that I said I needed?
I think it was on a stream.
I said that recently.
I think it was on a stream.
Was it when I mean recent, I mean like last year or earlier this year, right?
Yeah, it was like earlier this year.
I was like, they need to do this. I said they need to release The Whole Bloody Affair.
Sorry, y'all. I just saw that.
No, that's dope.
But anyway, back to this, man. Bruh, this is crazy. This is wild work, bro. This is nasty work. When I saw this whole thing, man, I was like, dog, this don't even make no sense, bro. This guy really sitting here, you know what I mean, talking about boycott net, just gonna spin the block. And then it's like it's all the accounts too. So you're also getting a sense of like who's really in control of a lot of this stuff too, man, because you know it all kind of went at the same pace, and it's like the same stuff that we kind of see in terms of certain things with what we be dealing with in terms of the entertainment stuff, right? It's just like all these videos coming out and you know people parroting the exact same talking point, saying, hey, why don't they take action? And look, we were talking about that earlier. You want to go ahead and share like what you would do if you were like Netflix's PR person with this situation?
Yeah, I would address it head on.
Facts, bro.
I would literally address it head on. I wouldn't even dodge it if I was Netflix PR. I would go straight at Elon and all his little accounts. And literally, I would post like the same shit on across all their accounts. I would quote post them and I would directly say to them, so we released that project X amount of years ago, 2 seasons, X amount of years ago. It got canceled directly after the release of that project, right? And the person who you're now calling out and saying whatever has not worked for us for X amount of years. What more needs to be done on our end when we have nothing to do with this individual or this project that has been released? Furthermore, our platform has several different types of projects and genres and themes and whatever, movies, films, cartoons, for everybody, any and everybody. Some are expanded, some are short, some get extended, some get canceled because no one wants it. Are you getting the hint, Elon? Some get canceled because no one wants it. There's a time period where all these platforms were pushing certain agendas. I would literally say something like that, right? If you had a problem with it, Elon, why didn't you address it then?
You should have said something then, bro.
That would be number one. Number two, if you had a problem with it now, why didn't you just pick up the phone or just simply address it to us and tell us, hey, why don't we address this project? Can you take it down? What is your real agenda here, Elon Musk? I think we all know what it is. Certain business deals may or may not be going on behind the scenes.
Yep.
And maybe it's bothering you and your friends, but we can't help that.
If you are
anyway, subscribers, blah, 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 and I would advertise some shit and be the fuck out.
Facts, bro.
Got me fucked up.
I just wanted
Don't
to
be
put
scared of
this.
this shit, Netflix.
I just wanted to put this back. Right, said if you are Paramount, you need to try and stop this, bro. And then a couple of days later, Elon Musk
Well,
talking
damn.
about boycott Netflix, and that's his mentor, bro. Right? Look, like it's all right here. Boycott Netflix. That's his mentor. Paramount needs to stop this. What more do you want, bro? Like, what more do you, bro? What more do y'all want, bro? Crazy, bro. Ah, man.
Give me one moment.
What's funny is I don't think that this is gonna affect anything either at the end of the day. That's what's so crazy about all this. Right? I think if you look at the landscape, there seems to be several entities who are clearly upset that Netflix is probably about to purchase Warner Brothers. These feelings have been trickling down into certain, different circles of the internet. We've had influencers fear mongering. Right now, all of a sudden, we got the owner of one of the social media platforms out there tweeting about a boycott of a company that is in the process of buying something that his big homie is also trying to buy. Right? Crazy. Yeah. They also didn't mention that Ellison was trying to, hey, bruh, Netflix is a problem. Obviously. I mean, look, from the jump, right? And they're even extending the theatrical window to like 3 weeks now. Frankenstein from Netflix is going to be in theaters for 3 weeks. Right?
Yeah, and that's the thing too. They better quit playing around, or he better quit playing around, because Netflix has a lot of billionaire friends.
Right? Like,
they got WWE, they got TKO. Let me look up something real quick.
Crazy, bro. And Netflix got deals with everybody, bro. And they work with everybody, bro. What's going on, Crown Loads? Right? No. I think that this is more just about covering the cost. Wild card.
Shit.
I think that
Emmanuel, man, shit. Better quit playing.
Yeah, because I think that Paramount is gonna face other hurdles and obstacles as well. Like with the, bro, like they literally just merged back in August.
Who did?
The whole Skydance Paramount thing just went down in August.
Right.
It just closed. And they're acting like that they can just turn around and buy a bigger studio, bro. A more storied one, right?
Yeah. They're not in a... Here's the thing. Because they're not financially able to do so, they're going to try to do whatever they can to stall this thing out as much as possible. or pour some stink all over Netflix to where, like, you know, let's say the deal's pretty much done. Let's say that they're trying to put stink on Netflix. And this is what I was kind of telling Sky earlier, is that this lets me know that Netflix really is, they're already almost done with this deal, or they already have it done. Because this guy came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, bro.
Out of nowhere, man.
This reminds me of that Jordan steal from freaking old boy from Utah, man. Or the damn LeBron block.
Oh, you know what? Frank C just sent me that.
I didn't know if you saw that. Yeah, he was saying
no. I don't have to bring the picture up, but we were talking about that earlier. You wanna talk about how he was saying that about the about him building a competitor for Netflix? You wanna go ahead and talk about that too?
From your angle?
No. It's just from yours.
what did I say? I forget. How did I start it?
You just were the one that brought that up, and I was like, "Oh, is that right?" And I just kind of made a joke about it, and then you kind of started speaking about it. But
yeah, I just think listen, man. Ain't nobody really rocking with him heavy like that. And he's tried to start a couple of things. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
That went nowhere.
That was my angle. Yeah.
And
he tried to start her. Yeah. He tried to start some other stuff up too. And it's like, it ain't really going nowhere. You know what I mean?
And I'm not trying to say this dude isn't, like, you know, powerful guy or whatever. Like, he's obviously a billionaire and knows his shit. But, like, come on, man. This is about grandstanding. And at the same time, man, he's just going to upset other billionaires. This shit isn't just going to go away quietly. You know what I mean? Like, and he's got his own shit that he's got going on, and he still has to fix. His stocks were just plummeting because of all the flip-flopping he was doing and all the weird shit. And people were burning up his cars and not messing with his shit. Like, come on, man. Nah. He's on shaky ground with the people in general. It used to be he could say whatever, and it basically lights a fire and turns into like this global event. When this shit happened, when he's talking about boycott Netflix, I was quite shocked at how many people did not say anything.
Yeah. So much so that both of us had the thought independently, should we even talk about this?
Exactly.
But I was like, nah, I got to cook on it, bro.
Right, because the angle that we're coming from is like nobody else so far.
Yeah. I got to put this out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This isn't some honorable mission that he's trying to come out of nowhere and suddenly be like, oh my God, we have to protect the children from the bad show that's been canceled for years.
That's been canceled for years.
And Netflix hasn't worked with the guy for years.
My homie is trying to buy this company.
Fact.
That like Netflix is about to buy. That's 100% what this shit is, bro.
See, even Nessa's saying that.
Yeah.
And wild card, you're saying you like my confidence. I appreciate that. For me, it's not even confidence. This is common sense to me, because what else would it be? What else would it be, man? Netflix is everybody's minding their own business. This has been the most boring acquisition comparatively to the past that I've seen in a long time. It's super boring. Everybody was like, Paramount this, whoever that, blah, 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 blah. IDGAF Studios, right? Everybody tripping. And then quietly, Netflix. It's like the platform that shall not be named. And then finally people were like, you know what? Let's just quit playing, man. It's Netflix. It's Netflix. And then it got quiet again.
Yep.
And then out of nowhere, boycott, boycott. Like, what? So what are we going to boycott Orange is the New Black for the same thing? Like, cut it out. Are we going to boycott? Are we going to boycott Nickelodeon?
Bro, I was like, yo, man,
Nick
are we going to
Jr.?
boycott that damn Superman movie that just came out, bro? It was all kind of stuff in there, bro.
Right.
Peacemaker.
You're going to boycott HBO Max?
Yeah, bro.
He literally sent children over to watch it.
Right?
Everybody, boycott HBO Max.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy. But we're going to see. We're going to see how this plays out. I just found this very interesting that all of a sudden homie was in crash out mode and just with a little bit of digging. Didn't even really take that much. You know what I mean?
And I don't
just with
that,
a little bit
by
of digging.
By the way, I'm not going to say names. I'm just going to say I don't believe that.
What? Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Matter of fact,
look. He said, bro. Look, all I'm about to say, bro, is now what I will clear up in the chat is a merger and acquisition is not the same thing. I don't know why Bad Dan keeps trying to say that. They're not the same thing. That's why it's called mergers and acquisitions.
I was about to say mergers and acquisitions.
Because they're
separate.
But it's the same
of similar events maybe taking place to cause the two, but they're not the same.
Yeah. But he said, go ahead, Paramount, go forth and go stop this. And right after that, the big dog came out and said, yo, man, right? Nah. I'm about to push a boycott, right? You know? Oh my God. Yeah. I saw that Batman gif that you put up of Batman and Superman.
Oh yeah,
me. Dope. Yeah.
Where I said I'm probably one of a handful of people that truly people think I'm bullshitting. I could break down some shit to y'all about Batman that would destroy your entire thought process of what you think Batman exists for, including these writers, because they don't get him right. They all suck. The one person that was fucking with Batman outside of Zach that got Batman truly right, Grant Morrison. And y'all didn't accept it. Anyway. And also Sin Havoc, I'm gonna push back. You're wrong. Because that in that time frame, it was Warner Media.
What about Scott Snyder, bro?
Yeah, he's one of the handful. 1000% Scott Snyder.
All right, bro. Because I was gonna say, man.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, bro.
But he was cut from the same cloth as Grant Morrison. He picked up from where Grant left off.
Y'all didn't accept it, bro. What you mean that they didn't accept it, bro?
No, they didn't. People were, Grant Morrison sucks. It was too weird. Batman's weird. He's a weird ass character. He's supposed to be. Anyways, I ain't gonna go there. People do not get this character right, bro. They mess up the childhood part. His childhood, the gap between him as a child. You know what? I'm not gonna do it because I'm not giving no writer nothing. I got it. I got the code unlocked, baby.
I got the code unlocked, bro. He said it's the childhood angle is that they're.
It's a lot. That's one of the details, but it's a lot. We'll talk about it one day. That's it. But
he said I ain't about to give him nothing.
I ain't giving him shit because it's fire, bro. It's fire, bro. And I'm like, how do y'all not get this?
Yeah, don't do that, bro.
No, I'm not giving them shit.
No,
hell no. This would be an all-time selling book if I gave him some shit.
Because you're gonna say this and it's gonna immediately end up in a comic book.
I already know, and they go act like nobody said it. I ain't saying shit. Now what? Yeah, Frank Miller's one of the handful, baby. Yeah, y'all naming the handfuls. Even Neil Gaiman, where everybody boycotted. And that's y'all business. That's cool. It is what it is.
He said that's y'all business.
I respect it.
He
Cool.
said,
I understand.
I wanted more Sandman, bro.
Facts. That nigga ain't got shit to do with Sandman, bro. I wanted more Sandman. Y'all could have got him up out of there. But y'all could have gave me more Sandman. But yeah, Neil Gaiman, Frank Miller, Grant Morrison, Scott Snyder, me. I'm putting my motherfucking name in there too. Zack Snyder. Obviously the creators. What's my man name? Chuck Dixon, who revolutionized the character before Frank did. And then man, who else, man? Yeah, Alan Moore. I'll throw him in there in a handful too. Jeff Loeb for sure. Tim Sale. Look at y'all knowing what's up.
Look at y'all knowing
that's what's up, man. I fucks with y'all, man. Shout out to the chat. Much love to y'all.
Hey, Leon's genuinely smiling right now. Yo.
Dead ass, too, bro. For real. Hell no, wild card. Don't get fucking blocked. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that to yourself, bro.
Oh man,
don't do that.
Said, no time king, bro.
Don't do that to yourself, bro. That's crazy.
He said, but it was really Grant Morrison, bro.
Neil Adams for sure. Huh? What did you say?
No, I said, but it was really Grant though.
For sure, bro. In the modern era, everything you witnessing.
Why didn't they accept it, bro?
In the modern era, everything you witnessing in the modern era in the comics is born off the back of Grant, starting with JLA.
Why didn't they accept it, bro?
Because the shit was going over their heads, bro. The same way they didn't accept Zack movies. Because Grant did a lot of talking, and then in other places he just didn't. He didn't explain shit, and you had to fill in the blanks. It was eerie. Man, there was a scene that has zero action where there's a character sitting in a wheelchair and Batman visits him while he's time traveling. Batman time traveling, by the way. And it's so fucking nasty because the dude in the wheelchair connects to another character. And if you're not paying attention, it'll go over your head. It's motherfucking Metron. That's just nasty, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all can miss me, bro. Y'all can miss me with that shit, man. Yeah, man. Wild card.
I just got chills, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Shit's nasty, bro.
Right.
Yo, Doug Moench, he's dope too. He was a part of the he was like that 90s era, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me look Doug up real quick. See, y'all taking me down memory lane.
See.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, he was doing the oh yeah, the Bloodstorm. Yeah, Nightfall. Yeah, oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
And Nightfall, bro.
Yeah,
that's how I felt, bro. I'm sitting there. I was wondering what would break first, your spirit or your body. Crack. I was like, my back. My back. I feel like Toby and Spider-Man too. My back. My back.
Oh shit. When he missed the building.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
My back.
That was the funniest, most hurtful shit ever, bro.
My back.
That's how you do comedy.
Right?
You felt like, oh my God, my boy about to die. Then he got up like, oh, my back. And you just start cracking up crying. That's how you go from serious stakes to musical comedy. That shit made so much sense.
Your spirit or your body.
Facts, bro. But you know what sucks about while we're on this rant that I'm loving right now, this conversation, before we cut it off, I just want to say this. The reason that they fuck up with Batman is because they will evolve the character to a point where to them, there's nothing else that could be done. So we have to do this thing like the Batman, where we snatch away all the evolution and take him back to square one of dumbness, of just he's a street character and we have to create a reason why he's in the streets. The stupid part is you can do that in live action because you reboot it and you got an actor. You can't do that with the comics.
Yeah.
Because it's still Bruce Wayne in his fucking 30s or his 40s. Why would he go backwards?
Bruh, and it's funny too, right? Because even thinking about that, you see the escalation of just Ben Affleck's Batman, right? Like, and how he's fighting Superman, and then he sees Doomsday, and he's like, "Oh my god, I gotta up my tech." All that stuff, right? Then you get to Justice League, and he's fighting parademons, you know, and I mean, he ain't really, and helping take down Steppenwolf and storm the whole thing and all that, right? It's very hard to go back to watching him be a street level character, but we would have been able to kind of if we would have gotten that Ben Affleck Batman movie.
My only problem with that was when they were going around saying that Deathstroke had Batman scared, and I'm like, fuck out of here, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Joe Manganiello said some shit like that, and the whole fandom ran with it, and I'm like, he better be metaphorically speaking.
Bro, he's
and
just
y'all just
everything up,
right,
you know what I mean?
exactly. But they took it. I had motherfuckers debating with me on Twitter when it was still called Twitter, and I'm like, ain't no way. This is the same dude who took down a Kryptonian, took out parademons, faced down Darkseid. Him and Superman and the rest of Justice League looking at this dude through a portal. Right? He took down, what was it? 24 on the second floor, or whatever floor that was, Alfred said. I'll drop you off on the second. You know what I'm saying? That dude is gonna be scared of Deathstroke. No, I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. No. No. I'm sorry.
You know, with street level stuff though, man. But even if we got the Arkham Asylum thing, I think it was gonna be some characters in Arkham. Because you've already went there now, right? Like you have Doomsday, you know what I'm saying? You got parademons and all that. Why hold back now?
Facts.
You know, throw Killer Shark in there. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, there's a way to do the fantastical, the Batman we have from Ben Affleck and Zach. There's a way to do it to where he still operates on it's like multi-layer street level. There's such a way to, I have it all mapped out, but I ain't giving it to him.
He said, I ain't giving it to him, bro.
It's nasty, bro. I've said it before online, and people been like, yo, that shit sounds fire, bitch, because it is. Bitch, I know this character. I have Batman in this bitch. I could deliver y'all the best Batman ever. You understand? I know this character inside and out. I almost want to say it, bro. It's so nasty.
I said Killer Shark. I meant King Shark.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be so nasty, bro.
Yeah,
and
bro.
The characters that would be incorporated would expand the DCU. I ain't gonna say it, bro. I ain't gonna say it.
He said Batman the animated series, but in live action. Exactly. Which is what it's getting pretty much.
Yep, kind of. Yep.
You know?
Yeah. You know what's funny?
I like
Ben Affleck and Jay Oliver kind of said what I was saying. I was like, dang, that's what's up. Yes.
Zach was gonna have the Riddler figuring out the anti-life equation, bro. The greatest, bro.
That's when I knew. I was like, bro,
Zach knows what's up.
Zach knows what's up, man.
Yeah, bro.
When I heard that, I was like, he knows what's up. See, it's that Nolan shit, bro. See, people get it twisted, like, oh, Nolan Street. No, Nolan actually evolved Batman from where he was from the 80s and 90s. he elevated the character more. He said he showed him and put him in different chess pieces to play different parts and elevated what they were from the books to this to a more reality base. Zach saw that and was like, I'm going to use
riddle, bro,
the fantastical and elevate them to a higher elevation of fantastical, but make it real. So he's like, the Riddler solves riddles. What's one of the greatest, if not the greatest riddle ever? The anti-life equation.
The anti-life equation, bro.
That's fucking insane. You see what he did to Joker in the nightmare scene?
Yep.
A Mad Max Joker.
I'll be the bigger man. A truce, Bruce. Right. Look, man, y'all put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom. You did. We about to start wrapping on up pretty soon because I just had to cook on this, y'all. I had to come out here and connect these dots for y'all. You know what I mean?
For sure. Want to give a quick recap before we go?
Sure. Right. We got pretty much Elon Musk and them pushing a boycott for a show that got canceled almost 3 years ago.
Which is why they had to say boycott, because they could have just said cancel the show, right?
Yeah, and they could have just said fire Heyman Steele, right?
Right.
Right.
Two things they couldn't do have already been done. Cancel show, fire guy.
Yeah, right.
So what's the excuse? It exists on the platform. Boycott. Yeah, boycott Netflix.
Right. And then we got this article that I literally covered on this channel the other day saying, hey, if you're Paramount, you need to try to stop this move.
Crazy.
Right. Then we got Larry Ellison, who is at the head of this thing trying to acquire this for Paramount. Right. Is Elon Musk's mentor. You know what I mean? And it's like, what's going on, bro? And all of a sudden it's like, yo, it's a boycott because of this show that got canceled, you know, almost 3 years ago. Wild. Yeah, man. Look. Let me hold up. Let me you know what? We're gonna do members minutes. Let me go ahead and play this and we'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, y'all sit tight.
They say all I care about is views. They say all I care about is views. They say all I care about is views. But what about you? What about you? Came a long way from no subs back when y'all was showing me no love, no front. I just had to take a look back, cause sometimes y'all forgot I shook that. I know they would attack cause of own issues. To be honest, I got sick and tired of feeling misused. That's why I've always played a drop for every super chat to show appreciation. Now you're fucking doing that.
Yeah. We back with members minutes. You dig? You dig? They say all I care about is you. Anyway, we got the homie Dash Isaiah J. Ellison. Appreciate you sharing the new vid from OG Floyd, bro. As a retired CMC, he rocks with and respects how we be moving as a collective against all odds. And that's why he made it. As far as that Lobo Jason shit, y'all can dead that was referring to us as a team. Aquaman will still be included regardless, even when he's recast as he is jail. The Apex Lux dedication had me crying, and yeah, Adam had to go. He said Adam West had to go, bro.
All the way up out of there.
That's crazy.
Hey, no offense. You know what I'm saying? No offense.
Oh my goodness, we got Bishop D and Williams saying replay crew praying for your healing. Hey, much love, bro. Appreciate that. Thank y'all out there worried about my back, my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Right? Crazy. Man, any final words before we get on out of here, bro?
Man, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him once again. Y'all already know we on the job. Anytime there's some BS, we're ready.
We on the case, bro.
We on the case. You know what I'm saying? The world's finest. Soups and bats. You heard? Also, again, this really signals to me that whatever is going on with this this Warner Brothers acquisition, it's huge, and it's a huge bat signal that just got lit. That is probably going to be Netflix, if not already going to be, or already. This man came out of literal nowhere. Like, look, guys. I know we just did a whole stream. I just gotta hammer this home.
Oh no, go ahead, bro, because we got a little bit of time left, so you good.
I'm just saying, man. Like, this guy came out of literal nowhere and said to boycott a platform,
and then Doge started doing it, and it was just everybody like, wait, whoa, what?
Yeah. It would make sense if this show. I thought it was a new show. I thought it was a show that
thank you for saying that.
Right?
Wait, yeah, because let me also add, because I remember when the whole thing happened with Cuties, is that show Cuties, right? When the Cuties thing came up, I understood it was being released,
right?
It was being marketed. It was like trailers going out and all that. I totally understood the backlash, and it was time for the backlash because it was being marketed and it was about to be released, and then it was released.
That is the key to all this, Sky, is the timing of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we talked about this earlier, the Dan Lin thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it was like out of nowhere, everybody suddenly knew who Dan Lin was, but no one did. No one ever mentioned this guy before. And then they had all these details about him and how he didn't like us or whatever quotes they had everything.
And it's like instantly videos getting shared. See, he called us bots. I'm like, whoa. Wait, what? Who's even heard of this guy?
Right. And they named a few names. So that's what made it even worse. It wasn't like, you know, they just found dirt on everybody or just, you know, they talked about everybody. It was like Dan Lin gets mentioned and boom. So, but yeah. It's the timing, y'all, and the timing is fishy. And to answer Wildcard's question, what could be taking so long if a deal's already happened? This is what happens. This is what happens. It's par for the course. It's taking long because you're not in the room with any of these guys. You know what I mean? And that goes for everybody. That's not a diss or anything. That's like, you know, everybody's a little quote unquote whatever, curious and patient, whatever you want to call it, because you're not in the room with the people who are making the deals. You know, if they announced it tomorrow, how do we know that this wasn't going on for a year or so?
Yep. Right. Yep. Look, and Frank C said it because he actually DM'd me before, and he was like, "I understood this news today until y'all dropped this show was canceled a few years ago. Very suspicious." He actually told me that. he was like, yo, I think it's just because it is this and this. And I was like, all right, bro, just watch. You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, I'm like, just watch. Because I'm telling you that it's weird how all of a sudden we're trying to boycott this show. And then I look up and it got canceled right around the time Sale came into existence. And I'm like, bruh, that's like trying to blame me now for something that one of them did from back in the day right now.
Or not even
imagine
like,
that.
Not even just you, whatever company you work for. You know what I mean? Like Mercedes of Long Beach and shit. You know,
he's sitting there.
You were a fucking car salesman. I don't know, whatever, right? Mercedes of Long Beach. How dare you not come out and condemn Skywalker?
Like, yo, take action.
The guy
take action, bro. No, bro. They gotta take action, dog.
You gotta take action, or we're boycotting Mercedes of Long Beach for a guy who left the company 5 years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah.
You like what? Bruh, they dropped both seasons in the same year. That don't tell anybody like, hey, maybe this thing wasn't gonna last.
Right. We released both seasons and did not renew the next year. We do that for things we don't want.
Wait a minute, bro. Hold up.
Here's the thing about it still being on the platform too. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is without highlighting that it's bad, if you're Netflix, you probably left it on there because you left it on there because of contract reasons. If I sell them a project and no one says anything about it, just like Cuties, right? That's still on Netflix. But they stopped promoting it. That's for damn sure. But you could search it and it's there.
Bro, do you know that there is a way that this could work, probably, that there could be within a 6-month period that both seasons and the cancellation could have happened. Bro, it's from June to January. It's from
oh,
this
wow. Yeah,
came
right?
out. Bro, season 1 came out in June, and by the time that January rolled out after season 2, it was canceled.
Let me ask y'all a question.
And then they said, and then here go Elon Musk 3 years down the line talking about, yo, they got to take action, dog, against this guy. That's wild, bro.
Did you see? Not even a question, it's a statement. Did you see? Well, actually, there's a question. But did you see, Sky, that they were trying to say that show was popular, by the way? That is one of the most popular shows on YouTube, too. They were saying that.
Bro.
What the hell are y'all talking about? I've never, bro.
I
work
never heard
with clients that are children in my career. I've never seen or heard of this damn show. Ever.
Said Minority Report, bro. They said that.
That's funny.
They said, bro, hey man, you ain't even did this shit yet. You know what I mean? It's what you gonna do, bro. They said we can go back in time, dog, and put you, bro. You ain't even did this shit yet, bro. But you're going
precog.
You're going to.
The precog said
it. Bro, you're going to. Fire movie too, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think I own it. Yeah, I do own it.
And shout out to Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah.
We just didn't know how right he was, bro. But anyway.
Yeah, they were adapting all those series from that particular. It was Minority Report, Total Recall. What was another one?
That ain't even what I was talking about. But anyway.
No. I know. You just made me think of it by
and I know that you knew that I knew.
For sure. Oh man. This is a funny stream.
Oh man. Crazy, bro.
It's not even like comedic funny. This shit's funny just by the details. Like, bro said, boycott a show. No, not even the show.
He didn't
Boycott
even say boycott
Netflix.
the show, bro.
Cancel your subscriptions.
He didn't want to draw no attention to the show, or like the fact that that the guy or the person behind the show, right? Because it's like, how do you say, oh, fire this person? How do you say cancel the show if the show's already canceled and he's already fired? Like, you know what I mean? Or not even fired, just not hired. That's how they like doing that, right? But anyway, final thoughts, bro.
Man, that's that, man. This shit looks like it might be a done deal. There's no way they send the final boss, right?
This got to be the final boss, bro. It has to be, bro. It can't get any bigger than this, bro.
Right. They don't send this guy out there. Shout out to Quentin Tarantino. Send the wolf. They don't send this guy out there to do all of this for no reason. There's no way. I won't believe shit. You could show me emails, texts, and I'll think it's fabricated. There's no way you send him for no reason based on a show that's been canceled and a dude that's been up out of there.
Crazy, bro.
There's no way. It's to the point they're trying to come up with other reasons too. They're like, oh, Netflix doesn't like white people. And I'm like, so because the show isn't working, because you know that shit. Now you're talking about all this other weird shit that no one was talking about until today.
Like white people.
Now all of a sudden
Netflix was anti-white boy summer. What you mean, bro?
Crazy.
They stood in the way of white boy summer, bro. Hey, that is not a term that I created either. Just so that you guys know, I didn't coin that term.
Crazy.
Okay. That was who was that? That was wasn't that a Nerdrotic?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Nerdrotic. That was a Nerdrotic special, dog. Anyway, man.
This man was complaining about white boy summers while a movie about a white boy from space starring a white woman as his co-star going against a white man as his villain, directed by a white man, written by a white man, edited by a white man. He's in theaters.
My God, bro.
Where they do that at?
Necron said, I did not have a white boy summer.
Your wonderful Latina wife was like, we're gonna have a
I wonder what his wife would say if he was. He said, or did I? Oh my God,
that's
bro!
Right? Oh shit! That shit kind of went over my head. I think I get what he said.
Right.
You stupid. If you said what I think you said. That's funny. Oh shit. Oh shit. I might have made more out of that joke than what it was, but I don't give a shit. That's funny either way. Damn.
Oh my goodness. That is hilarious, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Look, these streams that don't really bro, whenever I'm like kind of wait a minute, what is this, bro? Bruh, I'm not looking at it, bruh.
What happened?
There's no way this is real.
What? What happened?
There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. Oh my God, I'm getting it. I'm sorry.
No, nuh-uh. Hold on.
Wait. Wait. This can't be real. Talking about the stock and skyrockets, bro. Whoa. Wait, this can't be real. It's in havoc, bro. This has to be like something you just created, right? There's no way.
Oh, let me look this up, bro.
Anyway, bro. That's from today. Anyway, man, look, bro. I don't know, man. Look, I'ma just look. Nah, Sin Havoc created this site, bro. This is AI. I'm gonna just get this off the screen, bro. Because here's the thing.
He's stupid. He said Sin Havoc created it. What's the website called? I know it said TechSpace 2.0. That's the site.
Yeah, ts2.tech. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Yeah, here's the thing. Stuff can go down, but then a lot of times, man, it just he said saying it fell on the news. Hey, you know what else that they wasn't showing y'all? That Elon Musk and Larry Ellison are friends, and that you know this guy's fucking out here caping for his fucking homie, right? All here trying to get people to boycott the damn. Anyway, man, look, bro. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We planned on having a totally different discussion tonight. I was gonna be talking about Peacemaker getting canceled. I even kind of teased it in the stream last night, but seeing as how homie had other plans, I had to come on here and talk about this. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
That's just real as hell.
Nah, bro. It's fine, man. It's fine, bro. Like, it's fine, man. Nah,
hey, good
bro.
looking out. Sin
Havoc made that up, man. That shit's AI, bro. That shit's AI, dog.
Bro.
Nah, ain't no way that he came out and did all this and that shit went up. But that's what happens a lot of time after it dipped. And then people be like, oh, wait a minute. It's actually not going to get canceled. And then, hey, right back.
Shit's so stupid, bro.
Money
like,
can shift, bro. Hey, same things that make you laugh, bro, or make you cry.
Oh, man.
What was you about to say, bro?
I said I should have bought some stock.
Right?
But I should have did.
Buy the dip, bro. Buy the dip.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
It dipped by like a dollar.
Buy the dip, bro. Buy the dip, dog. Nah, man, this is crazy. Yo.
Somebody was in the comment section somewhere. I was reading.
We don't know business though, bro.
Yeah, I think me and you were talking about
buy the dip.
You remember that shit?
Wait,
the dude was like, oh, Netflix stocks are plummeting, and somebody was like, I call bullshit, and then started talking about all the figures. That shit lost what? $2?
And they said like 2%, bro. I was like, dog, come on, man.
Oh yeah, the percentage was 2.
Yeah,
but the exact number was what? Like it was
like a few bucks, bro. It wasn't even that much, man. You know what I mean?
These people crazy, bro.
Crazy.
But anyway, I ain't gonna hold you up no more.
We'll see though, man. We shall see. We will be back tomorrow. You know, I mean, hopefully I don't have another crazy story to debunk. Bruh, wait, just before I go. Before I go, bro.
Before I land.
Nah, man. Bro, I'm gonna start singing that song just now. Damn it, you messed me up, bro. Oh my goodness. Anyway, before I go, bro, who did this for y'all, man? Like,
facts, bro.
Bro, who does this shit? Who does this? Like, I know some of y'all said y'all didn't know about this, but let's just say y'all just came across it, right? It would have been none the wiser. That's why the syndicate is where it's at, yo. Tip of the spear.
Tip of the motherfucking spear.
I ain't making none of this stuff up either, man. I feel like I have to keep adding that because I feel like, and that's how they treat us, bro. They act like we just make this shit up, you know. We make up this news and bring it to the people.
Facts, bro. They do. They be acting like that. But nah, it's all real, man. It's all real. The final boss, your boy Mr. Musk out here.
It's got to be the final
jumping
boss,
out the
bro.
window talking about cancel Netflix because we have to protect the children.
Everybody,
even though I'm advertising for a show that no one knew about, that's been canceled for years.
Oh,
instead of him just coming at the guy specifically, he could have just called the dude out and left Netflix completely out of it. But I guess not. But it's okay.
Do that because he didn't actually have a show anymore on Netflix, Apex Lux. That's why, bro.
Exactly.
That's why.
It's all right, though. Your founding fathers are on the case. We got y'all back. Don't worry.
We own it, man. Tip of the spear, dog. Yep.
Zack Snyder Cell movement.
We gonna get it y'all next time, man. Y'all have a good one, bro. Peace.
Bang.